What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Sartuche, and wow, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on my channel, but um, it was a pain in the butt to go live. Like literally, I'm still working on it right now, kind of deal, because uh, the I don't know what was going on with YouTube. It wasn't allowing me to go live like this. It would kept flipping the screen the other way, which means it would only show you this much of me. It's crazy. Crazy. Like literally, I've spent the last 30 minutes probably working on this. Finally, I switched phones. I checked to see if I needed upgrades. It wasn't the upgrade. I don't know what YouTube's problem was. But I finally got it here. So, what's up, Roger? Chris, what's up, bro? Steve, William. What it do, gents? All right, let's see. Now I gotta find the live that it's actually on. This is crazy. Yeah, six videos. I think this one's it. Is it or is it number 7? No, maybe number 7. Yeah, number 7. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Today was crazy busy day too. So, um, Steve, Roger, Chris, Ben, Jacked Up Leatherworks. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be late for you today. We got to catch up with you to see how the hunting went. I'm excited. I want to see how it went. So hopefully you don't have nothing. More than just beautiful uh, morning pictures and afternoon pictures. Like us fishermen, we don't have anything. What's up, Jose, Rafael, KTM, Daniel? What up? What up? What up? All right, let's see. Oh, guys, it's been crazy. I probably spooled off. I want to say this afternoon alone, from lunchtime till about 5 o'clock, I probably spooled off 5,000 yards of braid today. Yeah, getting ready. Some of it was for Sharkotic, but most of it was just fishermen just ready for change, ready for the real difference that we have to offer with the braid and the way we offer the hollow core in tying knots and fishing and stuff like that. So, KTM at in-laws, father-in-law's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your father-in-law. Roger that. Blaine Glover was ready for today. He's like, oh, it's Friday. It's Friday. We're going to get the fire drawing going. It's a black coffee. Black coffee. But, oh, here we go. Let me get this over here. So, I don't know if y'all got to see the live from this morning, but if y'all missed it, y'all really need to go check it out, guys. Um, Zach was freaking awesome. I was totally blown away by the amount of stuff that he covered. I mean, like crazy. So, let's see. Oh. So, yeah, Jacob, I just now saw the text. That's a beautiful scenery, bro. That's beautiful scenery. Oh, man, now. So hunters also get good pictures too. That's awesome. Uh, you gotta love the fall colors when all of that starts to come into play. I do have to admit that's pretty cool. All right, so Blaine Glover first. Let's see where he's at. Hold on. Get this up there. Ooh, he's at 50. Chef Johnny came by, collected some of his goodies as well. So I got some some videos of him and Chris Schultz as well came by and collected some of their fire drawing winnings today. Chef Johnny walked out with a bunch of gear, and more than likely it's on that phone. Otherwise, I'd be able to show you. I don't know what is up with my YouTube. It just was not letting me go live normally, so I don't know. I really don't know, but I have it plugged in right now, and I'm hoping that it doesn't get too hot. But I've got the fan. I'm gonna bring the fan a little closer just to make sure it does not overheat. So hopefully this will keep going right there. Move it over some more. Okay. All right. So can y'all hear the fan, or is it cool? KTM says I got my tree stand up. Jacob sent another picture. Hold on, I gotta see what Jacob is sending us. Oh man. No, it's definitely YouTube because I tried, as you can see, 7 times to get onto YouTube, and it kept flipping the screen the opposite way. So basically, I've gotten to the point before I invite anybody to the channel, I make sure it shows right before I even send a link. So because I got tired of I know this happened to you guys when I send you a link and you're like, hey, it's not working. I'm like, no, I'm already like on the 4th try. So now I just wait till it is confirmed and stuff like that. So what's up, Sharkotic?
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother.
Working
It's
it,
another
bro.
week.
Working.
It's a Friday. We made it through the week. Let's go, man. We got the weekend ahead of us. You know, you guys fishing, you guys chilling. What y'all got going on?
Yeah, yeah. So we're looking at all of Jacob's.
Daniel, Raja. You know that actually looks cool. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
I was thinking like of an autumn Santa Claus.
It could be. It could be. You know, he reminds
We
me
call him
like
the
a
turkey.
wizard that could be in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
He,
the turkey claws. Turkey claws.
it looks cool though. It looks cool. I'm not
It
gonna knock
does.
it.
I
I'm
like
not
it.
gonna knock it. Yeah. My first thought was Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. I thought it was cool. I really did. I really did.
Thou shalt not pass. Yeah, no doubt. Oh man. Pure rat fishing. How could I get my avid farther? Like on cast, or what are you talking about?
A
Can't wait
drone.
to hunt and Thanksgiving, Florida. Yeah, yeah. Oh man,
We want to
you can
help
tell
with
it's a
that question, but we need a little bit more details. You know, if you're
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
cast, you know, that's a different thing. You know, big reels. You know, there's drones and kayaks. And I actually
Okay,
got somebody I'm working with that has a patent, and he's showing me stuff, and he's launching things that you can do with 80 wide that may be a lot cheaper than buying a drone. Who knows? We'll see. You know, it's something I have to talk with Albert in the future. I told him let's put it to bed till next year and start sending me more information. But there's something I want to
yeah.
show you. It's going to show up.
We
You'll see.
we we'll have to check it out. I'll be in it for sure. So casting, I need more information: rod length, reel size, and how you plan on
Target
fishing. 'Cause-
species, where you're fishing,
Yep,
fishing,
yep.
especially if you tell us your species that you're trying to catch, it's it's so many variables. You know, with line, rod, reel, combinations, it's
Weight,
crazy.
size of bait.
Weight,
Yep, yep.
of course, timing. I mean, all that goes to it. No, but if you were talking about avid, how do you get your avids further? I mean, we don't know. Let us know what avid you're working with, so we can help you get that avid further.
Yep. Jacob, good night, brother. Have a blessed one, man. Thank you for the pictures. I've been meaning to send a text and say, hey, man, so we got some good kill pics, or do we have some good scenery pictures? I got my answer. Bro, I was thinking it. We were on the same page, so All right, let's
How's this
see.
page doing, by the way? I really like love the beard oil, like tremendously. Did a
Bro,
great job.
uh, you know, normally I never thought of it like that. You know what I mean? But now it's like, I even tried another one, but it just it's so like it's not your everyday deal where you're sitting there smelling the same thing over and over again. Like it can brighten your day, like just a different kind of scent of something, on top of what's going on. And man, sometimes it can give you the boost you need or the calm you need or whichever way you want to go. And I definitely like it. I like it a lot. But then also too the feel and everything. So
That's the
yeah,
thing. When you're a specialty person, you need a specialty artisan. You need a boutique company to take care of your needs if you're that detail. And I am that detail. And when
there it goes.
I ran into that beard oil, I ran into it being a hater. Everything that I do, I'm going to start with it as a hater. I'm going to try all the flaws first before I appreciate anything of that product. And I really love the beard oil that came from Jacob. Really improved my livelihood as a person. Waking up every day when I go to work and my beard is fresh, more fresh than it was before, it improved my mood. Like no BS, not paid. Jacob has not paid me a penny. Okay, I'm just saying the truth. I like a good product when I run into a good product, and it was a good product. So I'll leave that be. And you guys, if you got a beard, I can definitely vouch for that. I can because I'm not worried about haters trying to say something negative about it because I tried it and I liked it. So
So, am I being froze on any of what's going on the channel, guys? Because I'm noticing on my computer I'm froze, but maybe I wasn't up to speed or whatever. So,
I've been smooth here.
okay, cool.
I just got to keep,
So,
for some dumb
Puckett
reason,
says
I have to keep
they're
hitting
going to
refresh.
yeah. So Puckett says they're going to winterize the cabin. That's always a good thing. I'm trying to get them to winterize it here, like put some insulation because during the summer we cook, and then during the winter we freeze, and I have a feeling we're not going to have a cold winter because it's already not cold now.
We're
Like,
planning for next year. We've been used to like El Nino. Now we're dealing with La Nina, and this
ah,
weather pattern has been really weird. And bro, we haven't had a hurricane hit our Texas coast this year. And we could joke, be like, "Hey, it was changed to Gulf of America, so now the hurricanes don't want to mess with America, right? America, you don't want to mess with us, yeah." Ironically, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but guess what? Yeah, yeah. Guess what? The hurricanes. As soon as we renamed the Gulf of America, guess what? We didn't get hit by a hurricane. Yeah. It's just a joke. I know I'm not crazy. It's just a joke. I know that has no validity. I know it has no validity to nature. Renaming the
that's
Gulf
funny as
has
hell,
no
though.
validity. It's just my joke. But
That
at the
is
same time,
funny.
too, let me have a joke. All right. Guess what?
Yeah.
It's Gulf of America now. It's not Gulf of Mexico, right? All these years we've had all these destroying storms that's destroyed our coast. But guess what? As soon as we renamed it to Gulf of America, guess what? Ain't no hurricanes. And here's the thing, that's facts though. It's just a coincidence. It's just a
That's a
coincidence. It's
coincidence.
it's
Yeah.
weather patterns, and it just kind of fell in line. I do have a biology background, so I'm not just saying these jokes that I believe it to be true. So I get it. Next year, I think this year we're gonna have a really warm Christmas. I may be wrong. I think next year is going to change. I think next year is going to be even more storms and an even colder winter for us down here. Just my opinion from a former scientist. Again, former scientist. I've retired for being a scientist. I'm just saying this year we're going to have warm winters. So if you guys want to go to the jetty and uh, have a deep fried turkey for Christmas, or deep fried chicken, or have Christmas at the jetty or on the beach, this will be a great year for that, in my opinion. We'll see. If I'm wrong, like I said, it's just my opinion. I'm just saying, I think this year, if you guys want to have a Christmas on the beach, I think this might be the best year to do it in a long time. I think next year would be the wrong year. I think next year we will have a cold Christmas. I think this year we can
My,
have a fishing Christmas on
my
the
daughter
beach.
was like, "I hope we get snow." Me, I don't want to burst your bubble, but if we were gonna have snow, it'd already be cold by now. Like
I
we would
don't
already
think
have weeks
so.
of cold. Yeah. So, but you never know.
Being being a
Miracles can
scientist,
happen.
sorry, let me say former, because I don't do it anymore. Hurricanes cool the planet. They're like an AC unit. So as much as they destroy, they are necessary to the planet. But we didn't get none of that. So looking at the data, I can only say we will have a warmer winter this year. And I think it's going to backbend into next year. And I think next year will be a very active hurricane season. And I think we'll have a really cold winter next year. In the Texas, southern Texas area. That's all I can talk about.
So those hurricanes that came through Mexico and then cut through the Gulf, um, when was that? Because I that was
Yeah,
what
those
last
came
year,
in
wasn't
through
it?
the Atlantic. Those came in on the other side. Those
Yeah,
came. What
that was
are
a
those
bit
called?
weird, and man, they formed fast once they hit that water. They blew
It
up
doesn't
quickly.
really affect us so much. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
As you can see, it didn't, right? So I'm not really lying, but that is not really affecting us for a warm winter in our Texas coastal community. When if I don't know where you guys are listening from, I seem
Our
frozen.
ears. We're listening from our ears.
But I'm just talking about coastal Texas. Okay, I seem frozen though. Can y'all see me? Am I moving?
Nope, cannot see you, bro.
Oh, it's because I just got it. All right, I'm a.
All right, so Pure Rat says I'm casting my MXL 6.4 with 65-pound hollow core, and I'm only getting 40 yards. I'm casting a 5 to 8 ounce weight, doing a regular cast from like Copart. Okay, so what size rod are you using? And that don't
I
sound
got a
right. Like
phone
you should
call, so I got
be
cut
getting
off.
way over there. So, damn.
Am I back? I guess I'm back, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
you're
cut
back.
off. I got a text and a phone call. Either way, what I was saying prior, I just feel like this. If you guys want to plan like a good Christmas beach event, just my opinion, don't like
This would probably be the year. Yeah.
don't come after me. It's just my opinion. I think this might be a good year for that. I think next year would not be. I think next year will be a cold winter, but this year I think will be
X.
a hot winter. But it's just
Okay.
my opinion. Former scientist, former
So,
biologist.
hold on, Rush. The 10 foot, is that extra heavy? Is that what that's supposed to be, or is because we have an HDX and stuff like that? So I'm just trying to be clear on that. All right, Jacob, you have a good night, brother, and then hopefully I don't know if you're still hunting more or
This is up.
waiting on that, but okay. So if you're catching a 10 foot extra heavy with an MXL and you got 65-pound hollow, do you have an MC on there? What's
I would probably do like an LX on that at least. Kind of
well
like
that
short
that's the
selling the
way
rod,
that's the way we used to
depending on
think
what
that
you're
like we thought
targeting.
the LXs were like the thing to go because we are so used to using the H or the 4-aught HOWs. However, when you actually started fishing with the LXs and the MXLs, we realized the MXLs could really hold their ground, especially if you're using the
Oh, they
Raptors.
can.
If
But
you're using the Raptors, hear us, guys. A lot
exactly.
of times we're
When I
talking.
talk, I only run Raptors. I don't run basic stuff. Everything I do is Raptors. So when I talk about a reel, I'm just talking about Raptors. So I'm gonna go back to
Yep,
Albert
yep.
on that.
Yeah. So again, and the reason I keep bringing that up, guys, is because a lot of people are paying attention. All they hear is Avid. and then they assume that all the Abbots are the same. So they end up buying like a single speed or a single speed non-MC or the two speed. And again, all that I'm using are Raptors. SX, MXL, LX, HXW, and or the 82 speed, 3 speed T Rexes and stuff like that. I stopped using the 30s and the 50s just because they weren't my cup of tea. But again, my cup of tea can be different from yours. So, but I'm just bringing that up. Now, if it's the MXL MC2 speed, you should be getting a lot further than that. Um, the only thing I could tell you, bro, is like I need to see your cast or see what you're doing. Is it backlashing or is it just refusing to cast out far? Yeah, no, and to be honest, guys, before the I learned of the Raptors, I was kind of thinking in the same boat. But after I got into a lot more of the catch and release tournaments and seeing where I'm able to push my tackle to the limit, because when I create a leader, I want to make sure that it's capable of handling pretty much 99% of what's thrown at it. Obviously, everything has that 1% that it's going to dominate. Like, I always tell you, there's always going to be somebody bigger. You always hear that your whole life. Like, I will not say that my ear is going to conquer everything, but it will do 99% of everything that's tossed at it. So,
Exactly.
but
I've hit over 9 foot plus on an LX Raptor, and I want to say with ease. My biggest struggle was just time, roping it in. But no, those reels are a beast if you're dealing with the Raptors. But again, it's target species, your rod. What are you wanting? It's
okay. Matter of fact, the MXL Raptor is originally brought from you. Oh, okay, for Puckett. Yep. What's up, Cody? Well, bring him on by, boss. I'm putting out a lot of brain. Like I stood up at the spooling machine today for about 5 hours. I was pulling reels. I was recording as much as possible because I need to get all that out there. But you're going to get a lot of raw, unedited footage, guys. Just because me sitting there trying to get it, split up and stuff like that, it's been real hard. Like I went from, uh, I had an LX, then went to a JX, and went to a spinning reel. What's those high dollar reels? Those spinning reels.
the
I can't.
Stratix.
Not no higher than that, like high dollar reels, the
Oh, you're
aluminum reels.
talking about the I know what you're talking about. I'm like drawing a blank as well, bro. Great minds think alike, and great
Van
minds
Stahl,
probably.
yes, the Van Stahl.
Bandsaw, yes,
So
bro.
I went
Those are
to.
nice reels. You can fish underwater. You could be scuba diving and fish with those reels underwater. I had
Yeah, no,
one that was a giveaway, and I never kept it or fished it. But definitely had one years ago and gave it away. But phenomenal reel. When you look at it, you can fish underwater. Oh my god, bro!
well, abbots can be fished underwater as well. They're made to be dunked under there, and you can still fish them as long as your drag ain't backed off. Like if your drag ain't separated from the drag plate, you can. It's designed to be. Because I actually asked him. I said, "Man, when I see those boats reversing and those waves of water coming on, and they're still going at it, he's no worries. You are fine. It's designed to take that and not even." I was like, "No, that's cool. That
Uh,
is cool." So,
I believe it. I would like to test it myself too, but I believe it though. But I did see a Fenor comment, and I don't know if you remember Albert. Way back in the
oh,
day,
oh,
I used to
oh,
do a lot of
oh.
Fenor rods and Fenor reels. I was big on Fenor, and then they sold out. I believe, if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me. I think they sold out to Akuma, but I fished Fenor for a long time. Penn and Fenor. That's when Albert met me. Penn and Fenor. All my gear was Penn and Fenor. Had top of the line
So,
Penn, top of the line Fenor, and then Albert met me. He was like, And then not only that, my pens, I set them to real colors. All my pens were custom done in chrome and baby blue with the real colors handle. That's very terrible if you don't have gloves because it pinches you very badly. And not saying anything bad about real colors, they created something that's cool, but you gotta have gloves, and it's good if you got gloves. It's very good. But at the same time, I ran into Albert, and I was doing all that, and he was like, "Bro," he's like, "You never fish Avids?" I was like, "No, not really. I got all these custom reels. I got all this stuff done from other companies, like a custom AR. If you're a gun guy, like it was a custom AR, built." And then Albert showed up and he was like, "Oh, yeah, check out the Avids." I was like, "All right, fine, I'll check out the Avids." I checked out the Avids, bro. Hey, I'm not trying to be biased. I just really love the Avids. I'm not telling you guys they're the best. I'm just saying, for the price, it's the best bang for your buck. If you want to go Alucinos
Saying
or
that for years.
Alutechnos, however you want to pronounce it, you could go that route. But you need to put a tuna cam on it for more drag. That's fine. If you want to go to Accurate, that's fine. I have an Accurate 130, and I love it. It's great. But there's certain things about it I don't like. I don't like the clunky clicker on it. If I'm dealing with a very sensitive shark offshore and I have my drag set loose, the clicker is very, very clunky. It's clonk, 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 clonk. I own it. I'll prove it. You guys can come. I'm in Houston, Texas. You guys can come check out my Accurate. I'm not saying nothing bad about their build quality and all that other stuff. I think they're more geared to tuna. But for
Nope.
shark fishing, I don't think that that's what we need for our Texas coast. I really don't think an Accurate 130 is like, oh, I have Accurate 130 and I'm fishing for sharks. I really don't think that's a flex because that, in my opinion, that's a tuna reel. For people
So
that are getting $10,000 to $20,000 on a fish up in Gloucester and up north fishing for cows, that's a different thing. That's
real
that's
quick,
good and cool there.
I saw Puckett say that he got his reel splashed by water. Now, was the drag engaged, like the lever drag engaged, while it got wet? Because mine got wet quite a bit. we we get splashed all the time, but that's normally when the lever's engaged. And also, too, when y'all saw when both my SX Raptors went in the water because I was throwing them with the Dock Demon and the Mighty Mullet, both of them were in freeze pool. I fished them out and I kept fishing with them, and I've yet to send them in to get cleaned. They're still working. I need to. I'd like to open them up and see what they look like and stuff, but I just normally uh, I send it in that way, and it I've had. But again, too, um, when it got splashed by water, was there sand like mixed in? Because that's a big problem when you're up
Sand is a
against the
killer.
surf and stuff like that. Sand can get in there and like that, it'll destroy any reel. There ain't a reel on the market that can put
So
against that. So, luckily, where
one
mine
thing,
fell, I was in the mud. So,
one thing to remember: some companies talk about helical cut gears. So
forget
those gears are cut in like an angle, but there's no
that.
tolerances on how those gears roll. It's tight. If you're fishing
He
with
said, "I've never
sand and
seen
salt
Albert
water,
busting that."
you don't want helical cut gears. You want the ability. You want this. You want a little gap. You want forgiveness. Okay, that's gears. Gears, right? A helical gears is going to twist, and it's going to be zero, zero, no air in between.
Whoa, whoa,
So
okay.
that's the one thing with Avid. They don't do helical gears, and I think that's the way to go if you are a beach fisherman. If you were fishing on piers, fishing on the beach, fishing on the jetties, that's the way to go. If you're offshore, maybe not a big deal. But if you're a land-based shark fisherman, helical gears, terrible for you guys. If you get sand in there, it's grinding, locking you up. Bad,
That's crazy.
bad, bad.
He said those nails are crazy. Yep. Yeah, you're all right on that,
Oh
Matt.
damn, I'm in a
Uh,
bad. I gotta
but
zoom into the comments now.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm trying to be a good fisherman. I'm trying to get into maintaining and cleaning my reels. Yes, I know I'm cussing, but
Did you? Oh my god, I'm so bad. I didn't realize.
I'm trying to clean. No, I said I'm cussing because I'm saying I'm going to clean my reels.
Oh, look. When you're shark, it depends on how you fish. Okay, so I'm not talking to people offshore. I'm talking to anglers that fish off of a rack, that fish with PVC pipes right
Hold on,
off the
let me
shore.
cut these real quick.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, what you need is not helical cut gears. Avid is where it's at. It's they have the drag, they have the right design, and like I said, I've never said they're the Rolls Royce of reels, but you don't really want to put a Rolls Royce on the beach if you're doing all these, $1,000 plus prizes, chasing sailfish, chasing tuna, $20,000 tuna. Okay, maybe right, but at the same time too, I guarantee you, I put my Avids against that, and I can win. A lot of it has to do with the person behind the reel. Just my little tidbit.
All right, I am back, and we are sitting at we got
Oh, we're doing
100,
fire drawing too.
20, 40, 60, 80, 200. We're at $200. Yep, there's a
Oh,
couple of 50s that have been out there. That's why I kept pointing at them, but you were
oh
on a
shit, my
run.
bad, my bad, my bad. Right. Hey, look, guys, I love y'all, man. I'm hanging out. It's a party. All right. So what? We did a 50. Let me match whoever it was. Like, I'll do it.
Let's see. All right. John Darnell, Albert
My
Live.
bad.
How did I lie? I'm talking about
It's
cleaning my
because
reels? Probably so.
I was, bro. Like, I keep like I'm looking at it and it's not moving, and I have to keep hitting like an update to the chat so I can't see you guys.
The
I know
live chat, you
YouTube.
mean?
Yeah. Like I have
Yeah.
to keep touching it. Like it's not actually happening.
I don't know, boss, but I printed out all the labels that I need for the shark, the big gear leaders and stuff. So, um, all right.
All right, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Ben, Raj, would you take your Corvette on the beach? Stop. I actually did take it on the beach, and I turned around real quick because I'll bottom out fast. It's a really low car, but I did. It has hit saltwater twice, um, but I didn't really get into the beach. I used the Maserati. The last time I was there, my Maserati's four-wheel drive, so I used the Maserati.
Yeah. That's a yeah. That y'all gonna get me on that one about cleaning my gear. Like I'm telling you, I am trying. I'm gonna try because they have definitely earned it. Like they've been in there for over 10 years now. They've been put through the abuse, and now it's time to really start taking care of my gear and stuff like that. But yeah, uh, why do you think most anglers have spinning reels, and why do you think it's bait casting? So a
I'll
lot
let
of the
you
reasons
answer.
why it's spinning is because it's easier to sit there and work rather than a finesse caster as bait casting. So it boils down to a lot of personal preference on how they want to fish and retrieve and or work the gear and stuff like that. A lot of times, spinning reels are a lot easier for people to get into fishing and go from there.
Yes.
So for me, I was always taught bait casting reels, so I've always done that. And I think for me, it was the casting. I didn't like casting spinning because you always had to hold the line. You know what I mean? So because you got to stop, you got to tighten it up. Set up the cast, and then you have to loosen it back up, and yeah. So
I feel
I
like
actually,
spinning is more like entry. I feel like casting is like another level.
yeah,
And I like the torque that I get behind a conventional reel over a spinning reel. Because if you
Very
study
true.
pulleys, it's always better to pull over than under, kind of. And I just feel like it's better to fish conventional. But to each their own. I'm not a hater. I do have a lot of good spinning. I've caught a lot of good fish on spinning reels. It's just my go-to is conventional.
I'll tell you what. When I went offshore on that tuna trip too, I caught a tuna, and it was probably a 60 pounder, maybe a 70, with a spinning reel, and it was a big reel, good rod. And man, I could not get the like. I didn't give up, but it took a toll on me. Like when I got done fighting that fish, I was like, that was tough.
Now, as a
But
rod builder, I could definitely say I would prefer to build conventional versus spinning. I just feel like it's a better advantage to the angler because you got the whole rod that's going to be supporting you more than just your guides. So if you have a spinning reel for big game, well, I hope you trust your rod builder because if he does it right, you're completely great. You're good. But guess what? You're completely on epoxy and string, pulling those guides. You're literally ripping off those guides when you hook up with the big game with the spinning reel because the guides are on the bottom. So I feel like
that's a whole
I
other way
feel
of
like
thinking
you're
about
not
it.
really playing your blank to its strength. And as a rod builder, I like to when I design and build rods, it's the rod and the guides with the idea of the reel and the line that's going into it too. But spinning reel, you're just literally, if you look at how it works, you're ripping the guides out of your rod over time. So I hope you trust your rod builder.
He was left-handed. What size would you recommend JX2 Raptor? You got to be more specific. How do you plan on fishing the reel?
Exactly.
You got to remember that, guys. There's a million ways to fish. There's a lot of y'all on the
Fishing
channel. I can't
variables.
remember exactly where you
Variables.
fish, how you
Oh my
fish,
god.
what you're
That's the next
fishing
song.
for. Like
Variables.
you got to give me a little more info now. Stuff like that, opening the question of bait casting compared to spinning. I can give you my personal experiences and stuff like that and why I fish a certain way. But again, too, when I fought that tuna, and man, I was tired. Like I was like, that tuna kicked my butt. But then when I caught my 98 pounder on that it wasn't a Revo, it was a I forget that reel, but man, I kicked that tuna's butt.
Yeah.
Two totally different ways of fishing. And like I said, I was 80-pound braid. I put it to it. That tuna, I got him up to the surface real quick. Even the deckhand was like, it caught him by storm, and you can hear it in the video. Like, dang, he didn't even think I was gonna get it up that fast.
I have
So
videos on YouTube on that too. And so that's the
yeah,
thing, you guys. We want to give you guys as much information as we can. And it's really cool when I hang out with Albert because
yeah, the
we're
Tranks,
very different
Tranks 400.
and very same at the same time in different ways. It's variables. But thing is, when I build the rods, when I'm talking about fishing, I would always say conventional will give you the biggest advantage because the line is on top of the rod. You're playing the rod, okay? Like let's say it's gambling, right? You want to win as much as you can, right? So if you're doing just spinning for big game, well, you're just playing your guides and the epoxy and the string. You're not really playing the rod so much because those guides could rip off those rods because it's under the rod. But it's up to you
You know
guys.
what we ought to do one day? We ought to get a spinning somebody who does spinning reels like that. That's their forte, and go against us with bait casting, like
I have
a
a
tug of war
forklift.
challenge.
I have a forklift in Houston. I have a forklift. I have two forklifts. I have a Nissan and a Komatsu. I have two forklifts. So we can definitely do that. I'm
Hey,
just saying, I will put
I've
my
actually
money on
backlashed.
conventional.
I've actually backlashed with Zebco. It was an 808. I accidentally hit the button in the middle of the cast and it engaged it. Well, I didn't hit the button. I hit the handle, which caused the reel to engage and whoop, right on the pier. Everybody looked at me. I was like,
bro. It happens.
It
I'm just
happens.
saying, especially if you're starting off. I'm not talking to all the seasoned guys. There's certain people know they got the best rods for spinning. They got the best rods for conventional. I'm not talking to you guys. You guys don't need to hear nothing from me. I'm talking to the people that are starting off, so you don't have to waste a lot of money like I did. I'm just saying, in my opinion, learn to do conventional casting over spinning. And don't get me wrong, you can come to my garage. I have a lot of good spinning reels, but I resort to conventional casting and conventional reels. I feel like I'm winning if it's a casino. If the ocean is a casino, I feel like I'm getting better odds playing my blank more than just playing my guides and epoxy and string. That's my opinion, you guys. It's up to you guys.
All right, guys. So I'm almost done bagging these up. I just needed to make sure I have all the labels. But these are all the big rig leaders that I hadn't put labels on. And actually, I've got to go back to cleaning weights, but still not done with the fire. I saw John bought $20 right there, 2 tickets. So I'll get back to putting that on there. And then we need to put a time on this fire drawing.
It's hard to
I
put a
do.
time on a good time.
I am waiting for another veteran to get on the channel as well. He's
Oh, that'd be cool.
come
I'll
on,
jump
and
off.
well, no, I'm gonna let him share information about the fundraiser they are doing because they do veterans and first responders.
Oh, you
And
got
this
one?
is
You
also
all right.
do it.
You
Oh,
got
no,
one that you support?
yes.
A new one?
Well, this is another one. I met these guys at the Smoke on the Water event, and you listen in to people what they're talking about and stuff like that, and then or you get introduced to them. And so I got introduced to these guys and was talking with them, and they were telling me what they were doing and planning, and we just start brainstorming of the things that we can do to help each other grow. And that I love knowing that, like I said this morning during the morning live, all these groups all over the U.S. are putting together to truly pay it forward, by helping veterans and first responders.
I like that.
Because again, it's amazing when you can do that. Because a lot of times, like I said,
Can I
you
put
don't
in
get
like
along with there.
50 through you for that?
Do what?
Can I put in $50 through you for that?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
well, mark me. I'm down.
Yeah. Um,
Send me an invoice. As
right.
usual.
All right.
I like that, bro. If you believe in it, I know you're not the type of dude that's going to be a part of BS. So if you're down, I'm down. That's what I'm saying. Brothers from another mother. Let's go.
There we go. Fire drying. No heat beaters on offshore boat. Egg beaters are for trout only.
No, it's crazy, man. I fish a weird way, man. I really do.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so let me get. We got Whiskey Warrior in there for 10. Oh, I need to put his name in there. I just put 10 there.
Oh, damn, it's
10.
Friday. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, and then we got John Darnell for 20, right? No, excuse me. And then Sharkotic put a 50 out there. If anybody wanting to match that. Um,
That 50 was
oh,
for that thing you were talking about.
oh no. I thought you said you were doing a match earlier, so I was just
Oh
trying to
yeah, I'll
remind
do
you.
that too. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you're right. That's been a while. So, but no one matched
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so I'm still down for that 50 match, but I did
Yeah.
offer another 50 for your thing.
Yeah, the donation. I'm putting that
Yeah.
down right
Okay.
now for 10K.
Yeah. So
Right.
there's still a 50 match for Sharkotic if you guys are down.
Yes, sir. What can I use for gripping my spool? Can't use latex surgical tubing. Are you talking about for when you're casting? And let's see.
Ben. Good question. Of course. What reel and what kind of rod? Like, are you like trying to like? You got like a 10-foot
So,
rod, 12-foot rod. You're trying to like make distance, or you're like with a shorter rod. Not really trying to do distance, but you're trying to do like heavy baits, shorter distance.
So, are you allergic to latex? Is that what you're basically saying? And they're asking you what you're drinking because he's drinking on
Oh,
the new Jack Daniel's Toasted
Johnny
Heritage.
Walker, man. Yeah. Yeah, my dog name is Johnny, so when I walk him, I'm the official Johnny Walker.
So the Smoke on the Water was the barbecue event that was put on by the Redford Ranch Foundation to help raise money to help support veterans and first responders. I know part of their proceeds also went to the Veterans Kitchen, which um, helps feed vets, homeless vets, and stuff like that, and more. So uh, I know there was a lot going on that
And there's a
deal, and
food thing,
next year
bro. Hold on, wait,
is
wait,
going to
wait.
be sick. Yeah.
My mind just went a little nuts real quick. You know me, bro. Hey, hold on. That was smoking meat, right? It was food, right,
Yes.
bro?
Yes.
Smoking meat, smoking reels, smoking cigars, and smoking hot women.
I will go with that. I will go with that. So
Hey,
if you're
everybody, if you're married, your wife should be your smoking hot women. So why not have an event like that? So what was that?
so I know some guys use latex or not latex, but the rubber from tires, the tubes, the inner tubes. I know guys that use some of that to to be their grip instead of doing uh, the
But they got
latex.
gloves in the medical industry that's not latex.
Mm.
That's
Yeah, but
already
the gloves
there.
aren't thick. They're not thick
Oh,
enough to
no.
hold that for the casting and
Oh,
stuff like that. So yeah,
new business, new business.
yeah, bike tubes. Yep, that's it. So what I've also seen too, where they get the inner tubes with the really small diameter, and they cut a chunk of it, and then they roll it on their finger, so it doesn't have to stay attached to the rod. It can be on your finger and stuff like that. But that is something you definitely got to get used to. But I also heard from them what they do is they like try to melt it onto the line, the top end. So you'll see a lot of their line will black all the way around, and it's so that way it creates more grip through the cast so they can get the buildup and they don't lose anything during the cast. So uh,
Yeah.
that might work.
I would
Hurting for
say like
certain.
um, get out of regular retail and look into what hospitals buy for nurses and doctors that are allergic to silicone and different things, and maybe buy those and double up on it. Just my opinion.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start filling out the Wheel of Doom, guys, because I've got a ton of weight sitting over there, freaking uh, getting ready for our delivery, and then I still got another order that's got to go out for the Causeway Pier. They just placed their order today, which I'm trying to get them to stop doing that because they need to do it on Monday, so that way on Friday I'm kicked back, not stressing about an order. So,
Right. Real
all
quick
right. So
before you do
Blaine,
that, what's the number
yep.
before you jump?
I don't know. I'm about to add that up right now.
When you add it up, I
1,
dropped a song tonight. Can we buy
20,
some
40,
time playing
60,
the Sharkotic song
82.
and see if we could get some more people to maybe jump in?
We're at $230 right now.
2:30.
$230.
And
Yep.
we got a Friday Sharkotic song that was dropped today. It's a
Chris
motivational
Schultz.
song. If you guys are down, I don't know.
Oh, hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
I have not even added the from the from Zell. So we got Daniel Garcia for 20. We got 20 on that. We got Jaime for 20. For 20. Then we also have Kruger
Ooh,
Automotive
jump it up, man. Kruger.
for 20. All right, so that takes us up another 60. So that's what, 290 if I got my math right? All
Oh,
right, so Daniel
okay.
Garcia,
It's
20 right there.
Friday. It's
Henry's not there.
Friday. Let's get the second
Burton, nope.
chance.
Let's
What time is it?
see.
Are we early? Early.
Lee, Roger.
Oh,
There's
9 o'clock.
Sharkotic. Sharkotic's not in just yet. Let's see.
9 o'clock.
delete. All right. Whiskey Roger. Where's he at? Roger. Team Hard Live. Whiskey Warrior for 20. Nope, he's on 10. So take that one out. And we've got Chef Johnny.
Chef.
Let's see. Hold on. There's Hurting for Sturgeon for 20.
Woo. Good for him, sir. He like it.
Sturgeon 20. Nice. Um,
I know at the very end, let me just do a little like 20-second thing about the Cardi B for tomorrow, which should have been
go ahead,
today, but
go ahead and start doing that now while I'm,
sure. All right.
yeah, I'm typing in these names. So, uh,
All right, guys. So if you guys are here, we've been working with Hard Life for, man, 15 plus years, man. Brother from another mother. We go back and forth on our support. And so you can see Sharkotic did win the past few drawings, but we gave it back to charity. 100% to charity. Not a penny to Sharkotic. But guess what? Tomorrow, it should have been today, but I didn't want to conflict with his schedule. And it's a free giveaway, right? So if you guys comment hashtag Cardi B, right? The singer, multi platinum artist Cardi B. Uh, I have a lot of autograph CDs. I'm gonna do 2 drawings tomorrow, and 2 people are gonna win based off of commenting hashtag Cardi B. And if one person wins, if the other person is the same person, I will roll it. Okay. So as I'm letting everybody in to the drawings, I have to be fair, right? Many people participate. I know some people participate really well. And because certain people participate really well, I'm not going to do the drawings from third place to first place. I'm going to do the drawings from first place going down. So the the folks that have commented and supported Sharkotic, you get the best advantage because I will start with first place first. But guess what? One person wins. That's it. If you won, you're not gonna win the second place, third place, fourth place prize. Um, it's all about support, and for me to give back correctly, I need to make sure that not one person can show up and use a bot or anything. I'm not saying anybody has done that, but just to circumvent that, you know, I will run it from first place down to last place on our drawings because we'll do it based off of participation. And it's crazy because, man, it's tough. I have so much participation from a small group and then, participation big from another group, but they don't understand to really push it. So, to make it fair, and I hope you guys aren't angry with me, I'm going to make sure that one person wins. I have lots of prizes for the 300K giveaway. Also for the Cardi B, there's going to be 2 for the Cardi B tomorrow. So I don't want 2 people to win Cardi B tomorrow. Okay? So what I will do to support the people that support Sharkotic the most, I will run first place first. So if you're the person that have done the most, that should be you. Then we'll roll it backwards. Most people do it like third place, second place, first place. Now I'm gonna run first place first and roll it back, but you can't win twice, okay? Can't win twice. Just to
got
be
it.
fair to everybody. Cause there's some people, bro, like I literally sat here for almost an hour with comments, and most of the comments was one person. And that person should win. If the drawing goes to that person, it's gonna go to that person based off their numbers. But
All
it's
right,
a
guys.
drawing still.
We're at $310 as of right now, and we will give it 12 more minutes, guys. 12 more minutes. We're at $310. And cool. We are about an hour in too as well on the video. So man. But I'm gonna walk y'all around real quick, guys, just to give you an idea of the amount of progress that's going on. So y'all kind of saw actually I'm gonna go hang those up real quick. I got a short, very small stack of leaders I was doing right before I went live. But just so y'all can see, putting in the work, man, putting in the work. Because it's this week. All right, here we go. So remember the 4 foot area where it was empty, like it was like down to here. Now y'all can see it is stacked up.
Nice.
Yeah. So I still need, the dark blue and the clear that I got over there. Actually, there's a bunch of clear already. I got pink. I got the light blue. I need more red, more green, more black. And then I got to go back to the 5 footers. Right now I have pink, blue, clear. I got some dark blue in there, but I need the green, the black, and yeah, green, black, and more dark blue. Yep. So Cody wants 20 from store credit, and then the
Nice.
bull reds. Yeah,
So I have to
I've been
scroll.
filling up.
I've been missing it. God damn it! I have to keep hitting like the next.
More of the surf weights. We got all the wires bent, ready to make a
So you
bunch of
got
heavy
Schultz on
surf
20.
weights. Huh?
Schultz on
Oh,
20. You got that one?
let me see. The last one, I will double check. Oh, yeah. So, the boards are in too, guys. I don't know if y'all saw that. They're going for 100 a piece, guys,
Esturgeon.
because these are heavy duty. They're not the little quarter-inch ones or half-inch ones that everybody else is making. These are heavy duty ones, and they've been burned and also treated as well. So they are very, very nice. And then again, remember how we were empty on all of those containers? They're getting back full, but they're about to be empty again. But where you got the refills, so y'all can see all the surf weights that are in place, regular weights as well. That's one tray or one cart. There's another cart here, and then we had like 3 boxes. This box, well, this one's going to California, and I need to find out where he put the label on it because that should have already been addressed. So yeah, we've been boxing up all kinds of gear. It's going out, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry it took this long, but we've been burning it up here, guys. All right, so Chris Schultz, I got his for 20. That was the last one, but let me check the the, the super chats. There you go, the chat funding. Let's see.
What about the song "Made It to Shore"? And I will. Where we at on the dollars
We're
tonight?
at $310 as of right now, but
They 10?
I did see. I think Daniel Garcia said something. Hold on. Uh, Daniel Garcia wants $20 from store credit. Got you.
I'll do $10 to play "Made It to Shore" from Sharkotic tonight. Drop.
And okay, I missed that. What was that?
The song I dropped tonight. It was "Made It to Shore." I do a little $10 for it.
So okay, so to play it on live or
Yeah,
okay, yeah, we got that. You didn't have to pay $10, but we'll put that in the drawing.
that's support. That's support. You know,
Okay,
inside the drawing.
okay. Sharkotic.
It's nice to hear it from someone else.
And what song was it again, Bus?
Today was "Made It to Shore."
Okay.
It's on the playlist,
Got it.
motivational playlist. Made it short.
Let's see.
Yeah. You ever been left out there, middle of the ocean, no boat, no flare? Guess what? Some of us learn to swim with the sharks. Let's go. Sharkotic. This one's for the survivors. Whoever left me out in the deep, they don't get to know the story. Don't ask me about the lost people boy said I'll never survive. But I was built different, I was born to rise. Waves hitting my chest, current pulling me under. But I found my rhythm, turned to cancer thunder. Start circling, teeth flashing like fate. But I learned how to dance where they said it's too late. I ain't begging no rescue, I became my own self. My willpower's my win, my purpose never frail. Yeah, I stomped in my wounds, but it kept me awake. Every scar that I earned was a move I had to make. Now they see me on shore like I walked on waves. But they weren't there for the nights I prayed. Me out in the deep.
Been good, Robert.
They vanish when the storm first arrived. They don't deserve the chapter, just the headline read. I made it to the island after everything bled. Can't comprehend what a lonely night feels like. Moonlight glimmering. Full of
Dude, I'm sorry. There's no, I don't know how many times, like, when I start one of your songs, I don't like having a cut off in the middle, like, hey, it's an introduction, go to the channel. Like, I want to finish listening to it, bro. Like, but I'm going to do that tonight just because
Thank you.
Sharkotic's got a lot of music, guys. And if y'all haven't gone to listen to his inspirational music or his fishing music, guys, like, a lot of times when I'm sitting here working around the shop, I'll just have the channel playing and people walk in and like it takes them a second for it to start registering, but they catch on real quick, and that's how I get a lot more people to go to the channel because again, too, it's not just for me, it's for Sharkotic, but at the end of the day, it's for them, because he's doing it for a reason, and it's just the legacy that is going to be left behind. Like, what really did you do in your life? And for me,
Thank you.
seeing the knowledge of fishing tackle being passed on, fishing knowledge and catching, and to see it come full circle in my lifetime was the most priceless moment. But I know for Sharkotic, the reason why he's doing it is so that way one day it truly helps somebody
Dang, bro. Come on, man.
get up and get up from being knocked down. And
Been there.
you know what?
You
They
and
dust
I.
themselves off and sit there and say, hey, man, you know what? I did it because that song I heard, it reminded me that I can't ever give up. I can't stop here. I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to let the devil win. No.
Exactly.
When I hit the floor, I want the devil to know, God, he made it up again today. Yeah, you're right.
You
You
you in a
are
run for
right.
your money, bro? Cause
Yeah.
we're alive, so we're not gonna let you strive anymore. And yeah, thank you so much for that introduction. It's not
It's,
easy, honestly. Like there's songs, Charlie Kirk and Zaruska that I did. It broke my heart, and I put my heart and my soul into the music. I don't sing it, so I do admit that I use AI to sing it, but I do 100% write the songs. And I was going to do a book, and instead of doing a book, I was like, you know what? Music connects people better, and it's so great to see. It's amazing the journey with the music that I've been doing. Uh, I've actually had people that knew Zaruska. I'll say her last name. I've had people that knew her that thanked me and gave me hugs for giving back to supporting her legacy. And It's what I have to do, you know. And same thing with our fishing community, you know. It's not easy, but we're going to do what we got to do to make Texas shark fishing greater and better in the future.
Yes, sir. That's what we need. We definitely need it. And
I saw what you
again,
did earlier too, real quick. I saw what you did with the whole Parks and Wildlife thing. Your call and made that happen with the
mhm.
snapper, bro. Hats off to you, bro. Like, who is doing what you're doing?
that is a good question,
There's
and there's
nobody in the state of Texas that stood up and fought like this guy and won.
it's at the end of the day, guys. Like we always say, when what's that word? Just because you don't know what's going on, it's not an excuse to not putting in the effort to figure it out. You know what I mean? What's that word that like? It's not ignorance. It's not. It's not. It's where
Now, if you
you
see
honestly don't know.
something, you have to step up and stop. You can't just like let it be ignored, you know. And that's something for sure. You, Albert, your channel, for
Mm.
sure, you have not bend over backwards to nobody. You've
Mhm.
been a real strong
There it is.
point on our
Incompetent.
Texas coast. You've been a person of passion, of legal and fortitude and strength, bro. Hats off
Yep.
to you, bro. I wish you hit the lottery tomorrow. Buy lottery ticket. But for real,
Yep.
no BS. This guy here, if you guys are watching, you know we need to share it because people need to know what this guy's doing. It's not shared enough. This man has been to the Corpus Christi uh, council meetings and he fought them face to face with no fear. He's straight up fought for Corpus Christi. He's fought for our coastal fishing. I can only say so many great things. I just wish he would say he will run for office one day because I will definitely vote for this guy right here.
Yep. So my buddy put it pretty good. He's like, ignorance is no excuse. It's like, that's right. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the game wardens, some of them won't give you that second chance to fix things. I know I've been there twice
You
with
call
one of my buddies,
Austin.
and
I know you
they
don't think I pay
refuse.
attention to it, but you did. You called Austin headquarters game
Yep.
warden. You did that on your own time for someone else. Well, not you. You did it for somebody else, bro. And I saw
Yes.
that, and I'm
Well,
like, yeah.
I did it for us all. That's what you got to realize, guys. When you do these, when you step up to do something like this, it's not just for the betterment of myself. It's the betterment for everybody else involved. I said, because at the end of the day, like I said, a lot of people got mad. Like, why are you teaching all these new guys all this knowledge and this? Like, let them earn it. Let them do. I said, because at the end of the day, the longer it takes them to catch up to where I'm at, just means it's more drama, more unnecessary mistakes that I have to deal with while I'm out there. If I teach them as quickly as I can, not only am I elevating them to a better status as a fisherman, they are not going to sit there and pull me down because they don't know what's going on. If
We
I
lead,
teach them,
we lead with knowledge, not
yes,
ignorance. We
exactly.
lead with truth and not lies. That's it.
Mhm.
I've
Yep.
I've 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 been watching what's going on in Florida too, and don't get me wrong. Look, if you think someone's going to be stealing from your neighbor's backyard, and you think it's not your problem, guess what? Once they're done with your neighbor's backyard, they're coming for your
Coming for
backyard.
yours.
Okay?
Yep.
So, no, what's going on in Florida definitely impacts us here in Texas. And I will be damned if I stop fighting for our rights to drive on our Texas beaches and to fish our Texas beaches.
That's one of the biggest things we've been talking about with like the guys in Florida, how they're talking about that, especially you. You were talking about that video where that guy was like moving the canopies or whatever on his property in
Yeah.
accordance to what if the sand was wet or not. Like that's crazy. So again, everything
You
that we
want that for
do,
Texas?
I'm doing in here. Yes, that everything I'm doing here is to provide a way to keep fishing the way we have done. Obviously, it's always supposed to get better. It's not supposed to get worse. So it's like when you go fishing there, you leave it better than you got there. You know, yes, it gets old and it gets old fast when guys are out there acting like pigs, dirtying a spot, leaving it nasty, and then you're over there cleaning it up. Now, granted, I
Small
wish.
percentage of losers that are doing that. A small percentage of losers. And if you do that, you're garbage. You're garbage. Okay? But here's the thing. We don't have to have that in our Texas coast.
Mm,
Our Texas coast. Understand. Think about it. If you believe in God, did the government create the oceans? The government create the beaches? No. That's a God given right to all of us, and I will fight that left and right and sideways. So
all right, guys,
let's
we
be
got
sure.
one more minute. One more minute. So if you want to get in, now's the time to do it, guys. Last call for our fire drawing. We're at $320.
On a
$320.
Friday?
Nope. Oh, no, hold on. We're at 330 because of Sharkotic, the video. Yep. Where is it at? Yep. Let's see. And also, too, Sharkotic's got a $50 call out. Who gonna match it? Who gonna match it?
Also, tomorrow we're gonna go live. All right. So if you comment hashtag Cardi B on any of our songs, we have a lot of Cardi B giveaways. We'll do two. So two people are gonna win tomorrow. Tomorrow night. And that's the thing with Sharkotic. I don't do things exactly on time. I'm Caribbean. So make sure you have your notifications on because that's how I roll. If you don't like how I roll, no problem. Because guess what? I don't make no
Hey,
money from nobody. If you don't like me and you want to do it that
Raj,
way, guess what? Yes, have your
bro, right?
notifications on. When I
That's
go live, trust me, when I go live, you can make money. That's it.
there you go, Sharkotic. Got a $50 match of Blaine Glover right there.
Are we good? Let's do it.
All right, hey, so real quick, Sharkotic, I am thinking of that song. Why? Uh, what is it? Why pirates never ruled the world?
I'm Caribbean, bro. Like I'm Trini. Like my blood is pirate. I am a.
Or what?
You
What is
watch
it?
all those fucking movies. I
Hey,
am blood Caribbean pirate.
that's what
I
I'm
am
saying.
a pirate.
Rum is why. There it is. Rum is why pirates never ruled the world.
Well, we didn't win. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I will say I'm a Caribbean. You know, I'm born and raised in America, and I love this country. But my roots go back to piracy. I'm
Let's see.
Caribbean. So,
That's
you know,
two.
did
All right. So
we
I got
pirates win? No,
three.
we didn't.
Let's see. We got how close we are now. So we got that, and then we got Sharkotic for 50 right there.
Oh,
Got that
funny thing.
in.
Watch this.
Hey, watch the F bombs, Brad. That's
Oh,
two
okay.
times.
Oh, well, give me. My bad. All right, I got this. Got this. So check this one out. All right.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. And,
So I can unclick this.
and let's see. And let's do this too.
Let's see.
And paste. I'm gonna put this for the FBs.
Let me make sure I'm caught up. All right, cool. Oh,
Yep.
what the? There you go. Behind
Hell's
me.
not a bad word, guys. Like it ain't that bad. Like we're not
Hey,
that
with
strict on
Sharkotic,
here.
the F word is the bad word.
Yes, yes. All right, guys, we're at $460.
If I
Come
say
on,
the F word and the B word, I will take
yep.
that as Sharkotic being sideways. But nah,
Yep,
if
yep,
y'all want
yep.
to take other words being a
Yeah.
bad word, I'm sorry.
All right, guys, we're at $460, and I'm going to go ahead and extend it 2 more minutes because we had Blaine and Sharkotic come
Is that
in for
460?
50 apiece. Yes, credit. We're at 460.
So at
So,
500, we're gonna hit that second chance.
yep, second chance. Come on, guys. We need $40 more to get us to the $500 mark.
It's Friday.
So, if y'all noticed earlier too, I posted up a link on the channel, and I'm going to post it up again real quick. That is for the link for y'all need to go check it out. They're doing a fundraiser for veterans and first responders. They got a ton of prizes, a lot of prizes, guys. So be sure go check it out. Show them some love, guys. These guys are really they're stepping in. They've even helped out the Redford Ranch Foundation. They've helped out a bunch of groups. I'm going to let out a little bit of it. I will be going up to Chicago next month. I will be going up there chilling with Chicago's finest and a bunch of veterans
Robert.
on there and stuff like that. Robert Edwards for Sharkotic,
Yeah.
$50. Will you do it? Yes?
Yeah,
No? Maybe?
yeah, I got you. Got you. We
Robert?
good.
Roger that. Let's see. Robert Edwards is 50. And then Sharkotic.
You
Now
got the second
50.
chance now?
Yes, we have hit the second chance. Steve Owens,
Be right back.
20. Right there. Let's see. How much can the bat? Right on, Roger. Deletes the swear word. All monitor for the channel. All right. Okay. So, real quick, I got to get. Uh, Sharkotic is there. So, we need Robert Edwards in here. Robert Edwards. Got that. Copy and paste. Paste and paste. Paste. Robert Edwards right there. And then Sharkotic with another 50 right there. And let's see. Paste. And back 3. Back 3. 3. Okay. All right. So we got Sharkotic. Robert Edwards, Sharkotic, and then Steve Owens. Hold on real quick. Is Steve Owens already in here? No, it's not. Okay. Owens. Right on. All right, and John Darnell should have 4 entries. Okay. Daniel Garcia. John Darnell. There's 1, 2. And, okay. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, nope. Nope. Wrong one. Hold on. And make sure I got everybody off of here. What? There's no. Nope. Okay. Live chat. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Blaine, Roger, John Darnell. So there's. Hold on. Come on. Yep. There's 4 for John Darnell right there. Where's my paperwork? I'm double checking my paperwork. I got 20. I missed the other one, it looks like. All right. Good thing. Good thing. That takes us up higher John Darnell, where you at? Do, 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 do,
Cool.
do.
Cool. Get confirmation. So I did a giveaway, and he had his kid in the photo as a thank you to Sharkotic. But I'm very respectful, so I was like, bro, I can't share that. You're an adult. You had your kid in that. I I I need permission. Like, is it cool or is it not? Because I do support a lot of kids things and this and that and this, but the parents are in charge. The parents, when I post something, I have permission from the parents. So I just got permission from one of the giveaways from a while back, and so I'll post that in Sharkotic here pretty soon. But so that's the thing. Like, I'm very respectful to everybody. If you support Sharkotic, we're not going to post your kids unless you tell us that's fine. Like, we're not going
There
to do
you
that.
go, guys. We're at $600.
Woo!
600. Whoop whoop.
We
That
jumped
put
up
us.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Jump up. Jump up. So now
Me
we've
likey.
got second chance winner that will be selected as well. Um, second chance winner. Winner. Chicken dinner. Let's see. All right. So I will give it another minute. Another minute. Oh, Sputnik. Sputnik, come in.
Slay another 20. Good for him, sir. Nice. Nice work.
Money and slime time.
I'll be honest, I don't want to win tonight. Like, I just want to participate. Like, I just want a participation trophy.
You want a participation trophy? There you go. Let's do slime time and Sputnik mine. Got that. All right. That puts us at 620. We're at $620 now. Boop, 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 boop. So another 2 minutes are at it. Another 2 minutes are at it. God, that's just looking mighty nice as a wheel of doom right there, guys. $620. So, yep, yep. Mhm, mhm.
Don't forget, tomorrow is going to be the Cardi B giveaway. So, I'm going to give away 2 autographed Cardi B CDs from Cardi B. And it's going to be a drawing based off of comments that said hashtag Cardi B.
All right, so here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Well, a minute now. Sorry. It's a minute now. I already kind of said 2 minutes a little while ago. So we are at $600, and we're going to be selecting second chance winner from our prize box over there. So yeah. Now, what was pretty cool today too was we had Chef Johnny in the house who collected on his prizes and stuff like that. I got to meet his son as well, and it was cool because he got to experience who we are other than on the channel, and that's our biggest thing, guys. At the end of the day, we tell everybody, like, if they've never seen the channel, like, watch the channel, go ask questions, get to know guys, because there's a lot of fishermen that come in from all over, like, yeah, but we don't ever know where to go, we don't know who to fish with, and this, and I'm like, well, you got to introduce yourself on the channel, guys. So if y'all are watching and you're not talking and y'all keep looking for people, there's a lot of good people here on the channel, guys, and a lot of fishermen that are just looking for other
100%.
good fishermen to go out and have a good time with, catch some fish, or catch some beach time. Just catch some saltwater air. It's amazing what it'll do. So don't be shy. Introduce yourself. Say what kind of fishing you'd like to do, and get to know people. That's the whole point of this. Like, I want to be able to that
It's
any day of the
social
week. A
media.
lot
Let's
of
be
us.
social.
Yeah, yeah. John and his family were in here, his wife and kids, and man, I was kind of sad to see them go. Like, I was getting so used to them coming into the shop every day. It was awesome. So definitely, I can't wait to get y'all back in. But again, yes, that's what we want, guys. Is we want people to feel welcome. We want them to feel like they have something here other than their wallet or their checkbook. I want people to come in, and there's guys that come in and they just chill and talk with us, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So yes, yeah, definitely.
100%. You guys look at what a lot of people have going on in the fishing community and see what we are doing with our
Yeah,
YouTube community. And our YouTube community, we're giving back so much more than other folks are. And it's easy. Support us, we support you. Like last year, I was
yeah.
probably giving away 50 wides. This year, I was giving away 80 wides. Next year, let me give away 130s. Like, let's go.
That's
It's
all I'm
all
talking
about
about.
growth, strength, and support. Maybe years ago, I probably could have said I do 130s. Yeah, but there's no room for growth. So let's work together. Let's be a family. We're a coastal family, and if you're not coastal to Texas, that's fine too. Understand, we're supporting fishing. We're giving back to our community, to children and veterans in need, uh, for fishing to be better, greater. And if we don't get the support, and we have to shut down because we don't get the support, well, it's a very terrible situation because I wouldn't want to be there. I would like to continue to be a person of strength and giving back, solitude and strength. Like I just want to be that. But like if it fails, it fails. Like I can't make excuses. If it fails, it fails. Like that's it. I'm giving it my best chance. Albert is the people I work with. They are. We're not just trying to do a business. We're trying to give back and support our community. And if the efforts fail, you know, you might not see it. It'll disappear, and it'll be tough. It'll be hard. Imagine one day when I have to be the person at Sharkotic to wake up and be like, you know what? I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I'm done. I'm out.
That again. So real quick, I wanted to read some of the messages right there. Roger, definitely. Once we get here, we're definitely gonna do what we can to get you squared away for that. I know it's been a tough year for everybody, but yeah,
It
no,
is.
anybody, yeah, anything will help for sure. Um, I'm reading John Dule or Sputnik and Ben's comments, and you can picture me, but you can't cuss. And then Ben's like calling him out on that. I will definitely see
Yeah, it's
that.
fishing. It's not catching. And
All right, guys. So here we go. We're at $620. $620. Yeah. Yes, you do, John. I just um, Roger that. All right, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26 people in the fire. 26 people in the
oh yeah.
fire. All right, so yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, I'm gonna give it 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. So I got an even one over here.
Throw some hearts. Throw some parties. Let's go, man. Sharkotic
Yeah,
is here
yeah,
for a
yeah,
party and fun
yeah.
time, man.
Roll it, roll it. Send it to the deep. Send it to the deep. Yes, sir. So, but again, guys, like I said, we are starting to network with a bunch of other groups from all over the U.S. And like I said, I'm going to give a little bit more information here in a little bit, but let's go and get through this drawing. And I forgot the number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26. Ready, ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Good luck, good luck. $620 up for grabs. Oh, I clicked the wrong area.
There we go.
Oh, smokes. I was actually calling for Blaine Glover. I saw that one. I was like, it's that one. And I was off by one. Daniel Garcia. Whoop, whoop. That is
Nice. Very good.
awesome. All right. So I already kind of figured up the math while we were waiting for that. So 620 minus the 20% comes out to 124. So $176 of in-store credit for Daniel Garcia. So take that up to the front. Now I can add his name to over
Yeah.
here.
Congrats. Good for him, Daniel.
Now we got to go back though because we have a second chance winner coming up. Coming up. Let's get around. Let's get it. Get it. Oh, man. Do. Telling guys, like my counter is so full. Yeah, we're doing it. I'm gonna figure a way to get this. Hold on. Let me go get my tripod. Yeah.
It's crazy. Watch this.
Uh,
Give y'all some old school Sharkotic. Get my glasses. I said shut. Get my glasses.
all right. So give me a second. Let me put this on here. That way I can show y'all there's
Get my
nothing on the
glasses.
floor.
Come on.
Turn this around so y'all can see. All right. So again, no tickets on the floor.
Ah!
No tickets. No tickets. But
Look.
we are going to put this.
This classic Sharkotic is back.
There it goes. All right, guys. Oh, two fell. Two fell. Hold on. I got to flip one over. Two fell. All right. We're gonna go heads, tails. But I need a quarter. Hold on. Go. Let's see. I know I got to change somewhere here. There it is. There's a quarter. Same people always win. Daniel
Man, it's
got
gonna
a
be tough.
leprechaun up.
It's gonna be tough because guess what, man? I've been having to answer all the comments on Sharkotic. There's a lot of people, like, I really feel like they're going to win for sure, but guess what? It's on participation. Let's see. Just on the Sharkotic stuff. We all have rules on it, but I'll get to it.
All right.
This here is
So now we can see heads and tails. Heads, tails. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. All right. let's see. My do 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 do. Let's see. All right, here we go. Oh, that way you know. Heads, tails. Can y'all see it? Yep. Heads and tails. Here we go. It is heads. Heads, tails. Heads. John Darnell. Look at that.
Darnell in the house. Nice.
Yes, sir. So now he gets $20 for next Tuesday's fire. 20. Right on, right on, right on. So Daniel Garcia won 476 today, and John Darnell gets 20 for Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. Yes, sir. And then this ticket will go back in the pot. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot. So. If
Good
Daniel's
night.
playing, I'm out anymore. Why is the second chance not on the
Yeah,
Wheel of Doom? Don't even
participation
think I got a
wins. You
ticket
know.
in there. Why is the second chance not the Wheel of Doom? Don't even think I got a ticket in there. Oh, because on the Wheel of Doom, I have to create all the tickets. So, yeah, that's. Oh, I see what you're saying because you weren't in the original ones. No, I think you have some tickets in there. I want to say you do. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, yep. Never had a participation trophy for sure. Yep, yep. Let's see. Hold
It's
on, I'm thinking.
drawing. You know.
Mm.
We do the drawing, and who wins wins.
There you go. So, uh,
Tomorrow, you
I need,
guys,
I
don't
need, I
forget
need to get.
hashtag Cardi B on any of our songs tomorrow, and you guys can win. We have two autograph Cardi B albums, so I'm gonna get shipped out to you from Sharkotic. You know.
Roger that. So, all right, guys, I've got to get organized over here because I got a lot of stuff to get through and get out there. So, as y'all saw, I labeled up all the big rig leaders, but I've got about 200, 300, 4, 5. I still got about 500 more 4 and 5 foot leaders to make, 8 trays of surf weights and regular weights to get through. Yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me, guys, so I gotta run. But again, like I said, I'm gonna have more information for y'all. Right now, it's kind of the start. I got a lot of information, but we got a lot more information coming of great veterans events and deals to get with y'all. I did post up on the links, but I'm gonna post up more in the description of where you can go show some support as well. We will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed night. Sharkotic, thank you again, bro. Keep it motivated because, like I said, you have no idea how many people I've been exposing to do your music here because it is awesome. So keep it
Thank you,
rocking,
man.
brother.
Appreciate
All
it.
right,
Later,
you
bro.
have a good one.
Love you, bro. Later.